In this video, we are going to discuss number 2. It says here, consider the following box plots containing the test in scores of two groups. So here we have two representations, two visual depictions of the data collected for two groups A and B. A is in green and B is in red. And as you can see, the maximum score for score A is 95 and for B is 100. And the minimum for A is 65 and that for B is 75. And the median for A is 85. The median for B is 90. The lower and upper quartile for A is 80 and 90 respectively, whereas for B, it is, let's say, 85 and 95 respectively. So all this information can be deduced from the visual depiction of box plots for A and B. The majority of the values, the majority of the scores for A is between 80 and 90. This data set is skewed towards the left because that's the higher end of the scale. Most of the values on the higher end of the scale, so it skews towards the left, towards the lower end of the scale, the negative side, whereas the skewness for B is more or less symmetric because the majority values are between, in the middle of the scale for B. So all this information can be used just by a visual inspection of the data presented using box plots. The question A is asking to state the median for each group. And as we said earlier, the median for A is 85% and the median for B is 90%. And just to confirm, here's the median for A, 85, the median for B, 90%. Part B is asking which group has the greater range. The range meaning the highest value subtract the lowest value. So it appears that group A has the greater range. The range for A is 95 subtract 65. I subtract lowest, that's 30. Whereas for B, it's 100 subtract 75, which is 25. So the group with the highest range is actually A, with a range of 30. 95 subtract 65 is equal to 30. In question part C, it says which group performed the best? So it is clearly group B. Group B performed the best because it has the greater median. The median for B is 90%, whereas the median for A is 85%. And most of the values are between, for B is higher than that of A. So group B performed the best. That's the higher median, which is 90. And not only that, as you can see, most of the values for group B scored between 85 and 95, whereas for A is 80 and 90. And also with a greater median, so group B has performed the best, as you can clearly see. And not only that, it has the higher maximum, and its minimum is higher than the minimum of A. So all that are reasons why group B performed the best. And D is asking to state the skewness of group A. And what does this mean concerning the location of the majority of its values? So group A is skewed towards the left. And this means that the majority of the values are on the higher end of the scale. As can clearly be seen, group A is skewed towards the left. The left is where the lower values are. That's on the negative side. That's the negative direction. The negative direction is towards the left. And if this has to be placed horizontally, as you can clearly see, group A is skewed towards the negative side of the scale, towards the lower end, skewed towards the left. The majority of the values are on the higher end of the scale. Group A is skewed towards the left. And just to confirm, for those who prefer a horizontal depiction, a horizontal visualization, as you can see, group A is skewed towards the left. And group B, well, is symmetrically skewed. But group A is skewed towards the left. And E is asking, is the mean for group A greater than its median? Is the mean greater than its median for group A? The answer is no. The mean for group A is not greater than its median. The mean for group A is less than its median. Remember, group A is skewed towards the left. Its median is 85. So therefore, the mean must be a little smaller than 85 so that, the box can be shifted towards the left, if you want to put it that way, all right, for want of a better word. So the median is 85. The mean will be around here, 80, 81, 82, The mean will be lower than the median for group A. For group B, the mean and the median might be more or less the same because B appears to be symmetrical. The majority of the values are the center of the scale. But for A, the mean will be slightly lower than the median. It will be lower than 85. Okay? Because A is skewed towards the left. So the mean will be on the left side of A, of the median. Skewed towards the left, the mean will be on the left side of the median. The left side of 85 will be a smaller number. The mean for group A will be smaller than its median. So the question is saying, is the mean greater? No, it is smaller.